Hi everyone, my name is JMLisondra, and by using limited colors in my palette, I am going to teach you on how to paint this wonderful painting. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Before I'm going to start the tutorial, I am going to introduce to you first the materials that I'm going to use. So I still be using limited colors my palette, and I have here the titanium white, the phthalo blue, the brilliant red, the medium yellow, and the raw umber. So I'm using limited colors because I want you to learn how to mix and get the desired colors you want. And if you're using um, burnt umber, that will be okay because it's almost like the raw umber. And if you're using burnt sienna, you can mix it with blue and red to make it dark, or if you want to have some dark color like black. Okay, and these are my brushes. So I'll just be using few brushes. Wait. Okay, I'll be using the nylon number 11 nylon flat brush, um, long handled, number 11 bristle flat brush, long handled, number 8 nylon flat brush, long handled, number 7 nylon flat brush, short handled, number wait, number 3 nylon flat brush, short handled, and um, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one, the number 1 or number 0 liner brush for the details. You can also use 0, triple 0, double zeros. Okay, and this is my canvas. It's 10 by 12 inches. It has 3 coats of prime white acrylic. You can also use gesso. I made it myself. And of course, water to tint the paint, and water spray for if you want to make the surface more smooth, and it will be easier for us to blend. So just spray the water spray into the surface of your canvas. Okay, so that's it. So I think when I'm going to start now, and yeah, I'm gonna start now. I'm going to paint today um, a footbridge or something like a hanging bridge, but I'm going to make it I'm going to face it with a bridge here, so that will be so that you can have a perspective. And I'm going to make a misty background, something like that. So I just that's what I always do. I paint something like a misty background. And yeah, I'm going to put two huge trees on the sides of of the the bridge. Okay, so that's it. So we're gonna start now. And first, yeah, we just think we just to visualize that we're gonna put the huge tree here on the front of the bridge here. And also I'm going to put smaller trees on the other end of the bridge. I'm gonna make it a little bigger, wider, something like that. Okay, so let's start. And I'm going to use some lighter colors, and I'm gonna use some blue there. Just mix the blue and the white, and let's spray it a little with water there. Make it wet, and it will be easier for us to make the strokes and to blend the colors. So I am mixing with white. I just mix some random of colors in the background there. Actually, I'm going to make the background misty forest. So I'm gonna use some blue, and yeah, I think I'm gonna use some umber there. And more white. So here we're going to So this will be the boundary here. I'm gonna add some more blue and raw umber and white. There you go. Add some more white to make it lighter, and there you go. So all you have to do is just blend the colors here. There you go. Some more blue and the raw umber. Okay, and white. There. I'm going to add more white. That's it. And I'm going to add greens. So I'm going to use the yellow and the blue and some white. There you go. You can use the punching or the tapping technique. You can just spread it, something like this. There. Okay. That's it. It's now so smooth here. Okay, so I'm going to let it dry for a little while. There. So so I'm gonna put some dark tones here. That's why we'll be using the pure raw umber with some blue color. Okay, so just have to mix the two colors to if you want to create some dark tones or colors that look almost like black. There. So here I'm going to add a little yellow and red and more blue. There you go. You can spray the paint like this. That's it. Okay. So all you have to do is just black all the parts here or the areas here to remove all the whites you see the background or the canvas. There. So you just have to push it a little. My canvas is a little rough, that's why I'm going to push it. But if you have a smooth canvas, like if you are putting it some 3 coats of prime or 4, so that will be smooth enough and you don't have to worry about pushing it too much or making the strokes. It will drag and it will have a better result. Okay, there. So you have now the dark tones or the dark background. Okay, how about that? I think I'm gonna love the result. Now we need to add the bridge, the foot bridge or the hanging bridge. I'm gonna put it on the center. I want to add some perspective on it. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So I think I'm gonna use a smaller brush. Which is this, the number 8 flat brush. And I'm going to use this raw umber with some blue. And I'm going to add some white on it to make it a little lighter. There. To put it here. This will be a little curve. That's too light. I need to add some more dark. So I'm going to add some blue and raw umber. There. There. So just paint it here. There. Okay. I'm going to make it longer. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Actually, the bridge is wide. I like that. Okay, I think I'm going to start putting the backgrounds. Yeah. And I'm going to add some more greens and whatever I'm gonna put here. So I'm gonna mix for some green colors. I'm going to use this uh, 11 flat brush. So I'm gonna mix for some greens here. So here I'm gonna put some more greens here. It is actually a darker greens compared to the previous greens here. There. I'm gonna put more shades of green here. Okay, you just have to add some stains of greenish color. There. Okay. I want more. So I'm gonna make it a little lighter and I'm gonna put it here. Some stains of greens. Stains of greens. There. And also here. Okay. Now I'm going to add some stains of lights. And now I'm going to use smaller colors, smaller brushes. So here, I'm going to use this brush, number 11, number 7, number 8, sorry. And I'm going to use this lighter grayish blue here, the existing light grayish blue. And let's get a put, oh no, I'm sorry, it's too bright. I'm going to mix some green in it to make it lighter greens. here. Okay. There. This will add some space on the distant. So it will add some illusions that there are some wide open space on the distant. That's why I'm going to put some white. And also here. I'm gonna put some light colors. There you go. Okay. There. Now I'm gonna add some highlights on the trees, or yeah, on these trees here. So it will be brighter, lighter. And I'm going to use this color again. I'm going to add some blue, yellow, and I'm going to make it grayish. So I'm gonna add some raw umber and some white to make it lighter. More yellow, lighter. Remember guys that the highlight should be lighter than the background, and we are controlling the background here. That's why the mistiness of the background, or the fog, or the misty color of the background, that's why we need to adjust the color to the brightest, or to the lighter color. So here, yeah, I think this will be okay. So use the punching or tapping technique using this bristle brush. Okay, that will be good. And now I'm going to put my light coming from the left side here. So all the highlights will be on the left side. That's it. There. So just tapping and punching. And now I'm going to mix for another tone of green, or shade of green. So I'm going to use more blue and yellow and white. It will be more bluish or blue-green tone here. So again here, I just use the punching. There, it's too bright. I'm gonna add some more blue and yellow here. There. Again, you can use the punching or tapping. That's it. And again, do not overdo it. Here. And again here. That's it. You can now see that there are really misty trees in the background. I love it. There. And also here, I'm gonna have to put some happy trees there. Yeah, like Pablo said, happy trees. Going to add some more white, and it's gonna put more here. Here. Here, I'm gonna use more of this color. Just tapping technique here. Okay, that's it. So you can now clearly see some trees in the background in a very misty forest. Okay, so now I'm going to put a misty tree here on the front of this, on the other end of this bridge. So I'll be using a smaller brush. And I'll be using this number 7 pot brush. Here, when I use again a bluish color, so I'll be mixing the raw umber with the blue color here to make it more bluish gray and more white. More white to make it lighter. And I'm gonna put a tree here. I think that's too bright. I'm gonna make it darker. There. Another one here. There. It should be taller. You can use a smaller brush if you are having hard time using this brush. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. And of course, I'm gonna put another tree here on the front of us, on the other end. So gonna use again this color with some blue to make it dark, look like black. And here, gonna put a bigger tree here. This tree serves as the foundation of this bridge. There. I want it to be bigger, with some bigger branches. There, I want to play the branches here. Create some curved branches, or yeah, something like this. And also, of course, this one here. There. And it will be big also. There. Still wet, that's why I'm gonna let it dry. So that's it. So we have now the foundation. Yeah. So far I love the result. Then we're gonna put some leaves on the distant trees. So I'll be using again this um, natural bristle brush. I'm gonna mix for green, so blue, yellow here, and some red. More yellow and blue. And I'm gonna mix it with some white to make it dark. Light, I'm sorry, light. Okay, just mix it together. You can add some white, just dip the tip of your brush into the water to make it a little wet, to make it fluid. Let's try it. Yes, that's it. I'm gonna add some more blue color. There. And make it lighter. There. Okay. Another one here. There you go. We have now the trees. And I think I'm going to add some bluish gray on it. This color here. It will be a little darker. I'm gonna put it here. There. To make the color bluish. Just control the tone, guys. You need to control the tone of the color. The value of the color. That's very important to achieve the misty effect. It's not actually easy, but you can do it also. There. Okay. Now we're going to put the what do you call this, the support of the bridge. So I'll be using the number 3 flat brush here. I'm gonna put the support of the bridge. So I'm gonna use some white. I'm gonna mix it with the existing raw umber and blue color to make it grayish. Yeah. So I'm gonna mix it. There. And I'm gonna put it here. I'm going to put it here. Then I'm gonna put a curved line here. Not yet sure, but yeah. Sorry. There, that's it. Yeah. And another one here. There. About that. Okay. And it should be 2. We're going to put another one on the bottom. Yeah. and also that one. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, and then gonna put some vertical lines. Yeah. Yeah. There. Just add some random vertical lines on the sides. And here I'm gonna make it darker, so I'm gonna use darker colors. Here. There. And also this part. It's becoming mistier in the distance, that's why this part should be lighter. That's it. There. Yeah. So far I love it. And let's put some more details. I think I'm gonna put some highlights on this tree here. And I'll be using the same brush, this one, the bristle brush. And we'll put some white on this color here. And let's start adding some highlights. You can use the punching technique. There. Put all the lights on the left side. But I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna put the the sun on the top left, so the sun will be striking here, because I'm gonna put a shadow here on this part. So continue adding more highlights there. And I'm gonna put more greens here on the sides of the, so I'll be mixing for other green, so blue, yellow and red. More yellow, and I'm gonna put more plants here. Okay, you can use the tapping or punching technique. Okay, I'm gonna put some greens on this ground here. You can use the punching again. See, so I'm gonna make it a little lighter. I'm gonna put some more blue and yellow and white. There. That's it. Okay. There. Okay, and I'm gonna put more branches. So I'm going to use a smaller brush. This is the number 7 flat brush. Branches on the tree, on the huge trees on the front. So I'm gonna mix for a darker color again, the blue and the raw umber. Just gonna put more branches here. There. There. And I'm gonna cover some parts here with the branches. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm gonna put red. Um, yeah, I think it will be happier if we're gonna put. I'm gonna make the leaves of these trees red or something like that. Red, orange, or whatever. It will be, I think, happier. There. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna put some dark tones on this trunk. There. Okay. How about that? And now we're gonna start adding some more details. I'll be using again this flat brush, some more 8 flat brush, and some more white here. No, raw umber and white here. Just a light brown, but it's more like a grayish brown. And we're gonna put here some soils or whatever, rocks or whatever we're gonna find on the ground. There. That's it. I'm going to make it lighter. I'm gonna put more of a few rocks. There. So you can use the punching or just making some random dots of colors using this brush, the number 11 and number 8 flat brush, to create some soils or rocks. Yeah, there. And gonna use the same color to create the details of the bridge. So I'm gonna make it lighter. There. And we just have to create some lines, horizontal lines. There. There. Horizontal lines. That's it. From here to, from left to right. It should be a lot smaller in the distance. You can use smaller brush, guys, if you think this brush is hard for this job. There. It's just an illusion. I'm gonna make it a little lighter. There we go. Okay. I'm just painting some random woods or whatever these hanging bridges are made of. There's a horizontal. Yeah. Okay. You can now see it clearly. Of course, until here. There you go. And now the best part of this is adding the highlights. Okay. I'm excited to add the highlights, guys. Okay, so let's start adding the highlights. So I'll be using this okay. So I'll be using a smaller brush, which is the number 3 flat brush, and I'm gonna make the highlights. So I'll be using some raw umber, some yellow, and red. To make it bright, we need to make it a little orange, so I'm going to use some more white here, and yellow and red. More yellow and white. Okay. So we're going to put some. Okay, I think that should be a bad color. I'm going to use some yellow and white, and more grayish for the trunk here. I'll put some highlights on this tree here. Okay. This will be a little grayish, guys, the color. And of course, I'm gonna put here. You can actually use the liner brush for this job. Just put it on top of the railings of the hanging bridge. There. I'm going to add more white. And I'm going to put also on the sides here of these railings here. There. There. You do not need to put everything. There. Okay. I guess you do not need to put everything on it. So I'll be using again this color. I'm gonna put some highlights here on this other one here. There. And on the highlights of the readings there, just create another horizontal touch it. Okay. There. Okay. You can now see the highlights. And of course, on the, I'm going to add some more white here. Here. So careful, guys. So I'm gonna make it darker for now, and I'm gonna put more water on it to have a better strokes. There. Okay. Just create the horizontal strokes, the same as what I did on the background color. Okay. Just gonna add more. Again, guys, the highlights coming from the light is coming from the left side. Okay. And also we need not to forget that you should add a little here. There. You can also add, because there are some holes in this part, that's why we need to put also some light colors, highlights, or okay. So far I love it. Okay. And on the distant, I'm going to mix for more white here. I'm gonna make this part lighter. There. Okay. What's next? So I think I'm gonna start adding some more highlights here on these trees. Okay, so I'll be using the same brush, but I'm gonna make the color more yellowish, so I'm adding more yellow. So here, You can use the topping, punching. We do not need to put everything on it. The highlights, I mean. There. I guess we're gonna mix for some bluish color, so I'm gonna use some blue here. I'm gonna put it on the other side. There. Okay. And I'm gonna put some reddish stone, so I'm gonna use some red and yellow. It's actually orange, a little orange. I'm gonna put it here a little. Don't overdo it, guys. Just add some more spaces, some dark tones. Do not cover everything, but that's what I mean. Okay, you can now see clearly these two trees. And so far I love the result. And now let's gonna start adding some more details on this ground here. Okay. So I'll be using this brush again. It's gonna put more highlights on the trees here. So I'm going to use some more yellow and white. There. And let's put it here. So I'm gonna paint plants with more bigger with bigger leaves. Okay, I think also do not overdo it. There. There. Okay. And also here. That's it. Okay. And I'm gonna put more white. There. These are some reflected colors on the leaves, shine leaves. Okay. There. Yeah. Okay, so what's next? So I am putting more, I think other colors. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put first some highlights here on the ground. So I'll be using the flat brush number 8 here, and the same color here, brown. There. I'm going to put more yellow. And some red. There. These are some few rocks on the ground. Just use the punching or tapping technique. Rocks, soils, or whatever I'm gonna find on the ground. There. And I'm gonna put more white to make it lighter. There. Okay. Going to improve more here. Yeah. I'm gonna put more colorful things here. Yeah, this color. And some more white. Then I'm going to use this bluish color here with some white to add some bluish tone here. Not so light, it's enough. 'Cause, 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 'c to add the bluish tone on the shadows, casted shadows of the of the objects. Okay, there. Okay, I'm going to add some more white. My white got stuck. Okay, so I'm going to mix for another green colors. It should be more orange color or brownish. Okay, here. So let's put more other varieties of plants here. There. And of course some grasses. Can add some more grasses. Or whatever plants you're gonna put in your mind. You're gonna think. There. Some grasses or whatever. Okay. Gonna also add some grasses on the ground. There. Okay, and also here. That's it. And some plants. You can use a pound chain, plants with smaller leaves. There. Okay. And now I'm going to put the leaves of these big trees. So I'm gonna put some red leaves there or orange to make it more like autumn. And I'll be using the smaller brush, which is the number 7 flat brush. So I'm gonna mix for red and yellow to make some orange. There, you can use the tapping or punching. There you go. I think I'm gonna put more red on this. There. Okay. Just use the red and yellow, guys. You can mix it together so that you can have some tones of flowers. Flowers with reddish and or yellow tones. There, this is the tapping or punching technique. That's it. And of course the other one here. There. More. That's it. Yeah. Okay. More red color. And we're gonna put some um, drops of flowers on the ground. I'm gonna put it here. There. I like to make it more colorful, guys. Of course, I'm gonna put some here on the bridge. There. I'm gonna put more here. So just keep doing that, guys. Just keep adding by using the tapping or punching. Using this brush, smaller brush, number 7 flat brush. And we're gonna put more yellow to the ground to highlight the falling leaves. No, falling flowers. Yellow and red and white. There. So keep doing that. more yellow, and light orange. There. I'm gonna use this light orange so it highlights here. And also here. Okay. Okay, I think I love it. And of course, you should not forget this part. Yeah. And the last part, I'm going to put some small branches using this the smallest brush, which is the number 1 liner brush. I'm going to use some dark tones or the raw umber. Sorry. Add more water in it. Just dip the tip of your brush into the water to make it wet. There. I'm gonna put more branches. Okay. There. More trees. There. And highlights. Okay. Yeah, I think I am done, guys. Yeah, that's all. And I think I am done, guys. And yeah, I think I am contented with this result, and I love the colorful colors in it. And I want to say thank you guys for watching my video today, and I hope you get something out of this. You learn something out of this tutorial, so that you can apply it on your own. You can paint on your own. You can have your own painting. You can compose your own um, landscape. So this is just a basic tutorial, guys, and you can do more on this. You can add more details. You can make it more realistic. It's all up to you. So it's your creativity now, and my advice is to keep on practicing, keep on painting. The more you do it, the more you know how to use brush, the more you know how to mix the colors. That's why I'm using limited colors in my palette, because I want you to learn how to mix and get the desired colors you want. Okay guys, thank you so much. Please hit like, add some comments, subscribe for more videos in the future. Once again guys, thank you. Have a nice day and God bless you all.